and welcome to another exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner, the book of the month for July 2010. I'm your host as always, Cammy, and now let's get right into it. The book of the month. It's a creepy one. It's from Boom Studios, and it is Irredeemable Volume 1, written by Mark Waid and art by Peter Krause. Now, Mark Waid is one of the best comic book writers of our time. It's just a fact, and he proves it once again with Irredeemable. You've seen his work on 52, Kingdom Come. You've noticed maybe a little bit of a darkness in some certain heroes in those series. Well, it is just full on, the leash is off, and he's doing his own thing, and it's rather disturbing. 90% of the book. We have a Superman-type character. His name is the Plutonian, and he's pretty much the most powerful being on planet Earth. He just snaps. He's killing his own guys, he's killing bad guys, he's killing civilians, he's having annihilation and destruction everywhere he goes. And no one can stop him. Everyone doesn't know what to do. What do you do when you have the most powerful being on Earth go running amok? Very little, I can tell you that much. So his old team, Paradigm, they're trying to pull their resources in. They're trying to look at clues and trying to figure out every little bit of information will help them somehow, hopefully, take down the Plutonian. And so you see mainly the good Plutonian in flashbacks. You see him working with the team. Everyone talking about how, how much they could trust this guy, whether it be sidekicks, old girlfriends, old flames, etc. One old girlfriend in particular talks about how he came out with a secret identity, and they were about to play it on the air because she worked at a radio studio, and he had to fly up to space to keep the transmission from reaching the satellite, and he was furious. And that was, you see little bits of things to come. You start to see the cracks, you start to see the eye twitches, you start to see how he's not really mentally stable as he might seem to be. So you have his old teammates dropping like flies left and right. One of the possibilities of helping bring him down is going to his old foe, Modius, and asking his help, because Modius is kind of like the Brainiac / Ultron of this world, and if he can help out in some way, that would be great. Only problem is they can't find him. One of the Brainiacs on the team, Quibbit, has a bunch of Modius robots working for him, but still not the real thing. And at the end, we see the UN talking about what should we do. We all need to throw all of the nukes at him. While the majority of the UN go, no, we want to open him with open arms. If you come to our country, you will be our king. And then everyone's, fighting over the rights to call their country the home of the Plutonian, so he won't, destroy that country. And so the Plutonian finally makes his appearance and says, hey, who wants me? The phrase, to catch a tiger by the tail? And Singapore stands out, and they go, we are eternally grateful, that's why you should choose us. So he does choose them. And he needs to make a foundation for his new empire. And so there's just a meteor shower pouring down on Singapore as a nice little foundation for his new base. And the Paradigm get there, they try to get as many people off the island as possible, and he says, you can only choose 10. And that's how disturbing it is. You see people explode, you see people disintegrate, you see people get pretty much, they're no longer with us, let's just say. It is a very dark and creepy series. It's been going on as an ongoing for a while now, but Volume 1 is the place to start. You get gorgeous art by Peter Krause. He knows how to make superheroes look nice and calm and on your side, like the good guys one minute, and then a complete 180 the next. It's just a great pairing of Mark Waid and Peter Krause that for $10, it's well worth your money. Then you get a foreword by Mark Waid and an afterthought by Grant Morrison, and then you get a gorgeous cover gallery with all these variant covers. There's so many variant covers, Dynamite Entertainment is jealous of how many covers each issue had. So that is my pick for July. If you want more, you can go to the website, Cammy'sComicCorner.com, and read the full written review there. And then you can check out old Book of the Month episodes of, you'll notice there's a superhero month, there's a regular indie month, there's superhero, etc. So, it's a superhero month. And if you like any of the kick-ass t-shirts that you see me wearing, head on over to www.deadlinegraphics.net and send Kelly an email. He has Plutonian t-shirts, he has custom-made t-shirts, and it being July, he has Inception, the movie by Christopher Nolan t-shirts available at the site. There's only one name that I trust when it comes to comic book t-shirts, and that's Kelly at deadlinegraphics.net. And another big shout out to Rising Sun Creations at rsc-online.com. They specialize in the best of manga, US comic books, and collectible toys imported straight from Japan. If you're in the San Diego area, stop on by their Mission Valley location, or if not, go to rsc-online.com. Search their online store, you'll find Irredeemable available for purchase. That does it this month. If you like what you see, write me a review on iTunes. If you like what you hear, write me a review on Geeky Talkie, the audio version of Cammy's Comic Corner, on iTunes. And then if you want any more information on Boom Studios titles, head on over to boom-studios.net. So that does it this episode. I've been your host, Cammy, and now I'm gonna go seek shelter from the Plutonian before he finds me.